it's Jessica. Before we start today's episode, we have to acknowledge the heartbreaking reality of Hurricane Melissa. When Alyssa and I recorded this conversation, it was the day after the storm, before news of the catastrophic damage and loss of life. Our hearts are with everyone affected, especially in Jamaica and across the Caribbean. If you feel led to support relief efforts, there is a foundation doing direct, on the ground work in the most rural areas of Jamaica to help families rebuild. The donation link is in the show notes. We love you. We're praying for your healing and recovery. And now, here's the episode.
Welcome back, guys. Keep expecting miracles. I am Elissa.
And I'm Jessica.
And we're back with another episode, another mini pod. We love them.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're able to discuss topics that might not necessarily fit into a full episode, but is like pressing on our mind or like just a fun pop culture topic or a book. So today is like a mind pressing topic that we wanted to discuss.
Yes, very much so. And so we're talking all about the anxiety that we can easily align with all the things that are going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm. Let's get into that because it's almost like this is a thing that is special to living in America
mhm.
with our news stations. And we thought, millennials thought, like we were safe because we don't watch the news, but I feel like social media and Instagram is way worse.
Y- Seriously, I had a hard time just letting those words come out because that is what I feel like as well.
Yeah.
I 100% agree
Yeah.
because it's just mixed in with all the other entertainment. Like you're being
Hmm.
entertained. Oh, look at this! This is happening. Ah,
Right. Right. You don't even have to and they got smart because they know that we don't watch the news, so they put the news on the phones, but it's just like, and it's not even the news, it's the continuous comparing of yourself to other people, like the
Mhm.
continuously looking at other things and what people are doing and where they're at, where you think they're at, or what their life may appear to be like. And it's the comparison that also is anxiety producing. It feels like, okay, they're doing this, should I be doing it? Like, what? It's just constantly being inundated with what other people are doing, what's going on, and it doesn't allow you to live your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but one of the
I
topics you
agree.
have brought up was just like the sheer panic when
Mhm.
events happen.
Mhm. Mhm.
Specifically with the hurricane that hit Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa. Like, what
Mhm.
was you? I remember. I'm thinking about it's. We're recording this very recently to when the hurricane has was there in Jamaica, but now it's gone now. And so I remember when it was first getting there. Your reaction was very much the opposite of other people's on the
Yeah.
internet.
You know what? My reaction was very much like a lot of the Jamaicans, where it's
Hmm.
like, yeah, I should be panicking, but this is not our first hurricane.
Exactly, absolutely.
So
Yeah, and so that's one of the things that I feel like is a very clear, like, designing a design of wanting to cause panic and fear. Panic, fear doesn't allow you to operate and and use your sound mind let to be guided, to be safe. And
yeah,
so that's one of the things. It's just like, okay, so even if there wasn't anything going on, the sheer panic of the masses is going to cause something. Like, that
yeah,
energy is out there and
exactly.
it is destructive.
One
That's
of the videos, sorry, one of the videos I saw, she was like, "What is this? Are we watching a UFC fight? Are we talking about like SmackDown, like WWE, or are we talking about a storm?"
hmm Mhm. Well, that's the sensationalization that we were talking about in one of our episodes. Like, they are paid to do that. It's
They
entertainment,
are.
and we have to
They
remember that.
are. They
So,
are. I mean, and that's with everything, even with the government shutdown, which is terrible. Like
I
at this
know.
point that we're recording, the government is still shut down. The big thing about like food stamps, SNAP recipients not receiving what they are to get. We at this point that we're recording, we don't know what's going to happen with that.
Right, right,
But one
right.
thing I told you, I'm like, look, if that does happen, everything does balance out. People will rise to the occasion. Organizations will rise to the occasion. Of people will just have to do what they got to do.
Well,
But then at the same time,
people, the community level will start to step up for people, and it already
hmm
is happening. I've already seen several major organizations organize and plan and, educate people. And if this is not a wake up call, then it will be one for people
yeah,
to be prepared in different ways as far as food is concerned. But we're not minimizing this issue. It's not to minimize or to tell people like, all right, you do what you have to do, but it is a um it's more of like a red flag. Like, okay, y'all see this is what is happening. These people really don't care about you. So,
hmm hmm
let's wake up and see the ways that we're dependent on this system, for obvious reasons. But I think for me, um, just knowing the percentages, I used to live in Indianapolis, Indiana, and that when I was living there between 2015 and 2019, within the city, within the inner city where I lived, it's very, very poor.
hmm
Um, like Po. But the people are white. The people are
hmm
white.
hmm
And, heavily dependent on government resources, heavily dependent on assistance, therapeutic services. Yes, there is a large black population there, but the majority of people are white, as well
hmm
as the majority of the people that are sick. Like, it's so what I'm saying is even though there are black people that are on assistance, I feel like there's more white people. I think I saw an
hmm
Instagram video of somebody that did the facts. And so it's affecting it's affecting a lot of people in different areas, and for the government to blatantly, draw the line, like, I would like to see what happens if it does get drawn out, or if it stops right away. Like, if it stops right away, like, that means the stores are like, okay, y'all, we need people to start feeding it, because the prices of the sales of the stores are going to go down. The stores
oh
are not
yeah,
going to be making them, and who owns the stores? The
there's
people
a
that
ripple
support
effect.
support the government. Yes,
hmm
so it's
hmm
either that, or the white people that are supporting this BS person that we have are going to wake up and see, oh, what's going on,
hmm
hopefully, or they might just blame it on something else. But it's just
yeah,
like, you need to see that you're supporting a political agenda that does not care about you.
right.
Point
Which
blank and period.
I saw one of these influencers, I forgot what she said, or excuse me, I forgot her name, but she mentioned, she was like, how often does this have to happen where he creates a problem and then comes around and solves the problem that he created in the
Girl,
first
every
place?
single time.
Which is why I said we
This
don't
is
know
what
at
we're
this
gonna
time right here. Because she said, come November 1st, she said, I am sure that he might just, oh, got a solution. Never mind. Everyone's going to get what they need. Meanwhile, it's
Yes.
all over the news right now.
Thankful for
All these
Trump.
people crying.
Thankful. Yes, we're so happy
hmm
for him. Yeah. Yeah,
And
absolutely. You're
yeah, it'll
creating
be the
problems.
savior,
That's exactly
the
what it is.
abusive.
Well, they
That
can
is
be in that
abusive.
abusive relationship, because I'm not in it. I choose not to engage. I don't even acknowledge.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
that
but
is.
but with the chaotic and the design, the panic by
Yeah.
design that is happening, we want to discuss ways that we stay grounded, regulated. One of the Instagram is not on my phone right now. I deleted it last
Mhm.
night, and Facebook.
Mhm.
I am able to be clear. I have dreams. I get messages. Like stuff comes to me when I'm not scrolling the internet.
Mhm.
I'm about to go out of town. I want to be clear.
Mhm. Mhm.
I want to
Yeah.
live like it was 1998 with no Instagram. Just living my life oblivious.
Oh my gosh.
I do. I
Yeah.
have to clear my psyche and my mental health, and it allows me to not see such polarizing things on the internet. Such
Mhm.
extremes. The sheer
Mhm.
panic or the numbness or the hate.
That's Jaden, my son, Jaden. I mentioned on the pod, one of the last episodes, that I allowed him to have Instagram now. You know what he told me last night? He's like, "Mom, the more that I scroll, the deeper and deeper and deeper that I get into these reels, the worse they get." He was like, "It's scary."
It's called doom scrolling.
Uh huh. Hmm.
That's
And I'm
what it's
like,
called.
"That's exactly why I needed you to have it before you left for college,
Yeah. Yeah.
so we can talk about these things."
Yeah. I love that.
That's
I love that.
yeah.
Yeah. I hope you practice taking a break from it too for with him.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
showing him
Yeah.
like, okay, you know, you that I'm sure it'll work its way in somehow. But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, so you deleted the apps, which is great. That's a great practice to do. What I have done with myself, because I do watch it for entertainment sometimes. Because right now I'm in this mode where I'm not like watching. I'm not watching any shows. I'm not watching TV. I'm not watching no movies. I'm just all like right now, just pedal to the metal, focusing on work, which is passion. So I'm like, it's not like terrible. This is a really good thing for me. And so what I keep telling myself is I legit say out loud once I realize I'm like, oh shoot, I'm scrolling too long. You are a creator. You create what goes onto this app. You are not a consumer.
yes, absolutely.
And so that stops me from scrolling because I'm like, oh right, what am I aligned with right now? I'm not a consumer right now. I need to go into creation mode. How can I add value to the
Yes.
feet of other people at
Right.
this moment?
Right. Right. Well, and
So,
it's either that or I imagine myself as someone who because Instagram has birthed the age of the front-facing entrepreneur, the front-facing CEO, but before like CEOs of companies or entrepreneurs were not selling their own products. So I put myself in the mind frame of whatever I have going on is so big that I can't even be on. I don't even need it. Like other
yes.
people are on Instagram for me. I don't even know what's going on because there are people like that that have businesses that are
Mhm,
not even in tune with social media because they have other
mhm,
people. So that's where I go. I'm like, look, I ain't even got to be on this thing because I'm
mhm.
shielded. I have people that are that's in my mind. I have
No,
a
that's
team of
real.
people. Hmm.
Yeah, that's real. So because I have asked myself that question, when I'm not ready to share something, I'm like, oh, I don't need to be on here because I don't even know what I'm going to share right now.
Right.
So
Right.
that's actually the secondary action that has happened for me. And then I attracted these different classes or workshops that are like how to run your company the way that we did it before social media. You don't need social media to run your company. And I'm like, oh,
Exactly.
that's what I'm learning at this moment.
Exactly, exactly. Well, and that's the
And
thing, it gives people a false sense of entrepreneurship. Like, I don't mean to
girl,
offend anybody that has built a company off of social media and on social media because that is something, it is a skill. However, there is a real world outside of that. There is another world outside of that.
a
And,
whole new. Mhm.
being reliant on that is too much on, it's like another extreme again. Um, if the app closes down, if stuff is gets deleted, like people have
Mhm.
their accounts deleted all the time. I'm convinced
Mhm.
that that happens on purpose, though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because we can get anyone's accounts deleted. Like anyone can get anyone's accounts pause, frozen, deleted. So like anything can happen.
Yeah.
And I think back to I don't know, I almost want to call myself a serial entrepreneur because I've run so many different things. But I realized that I was counting on social media too much.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, when I was running this other business, like for the security guard business, I wasn't on social media for it.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
maybe groups so that I can tap into, I know all of these people in this group are looking for a job and I can,
Right.
get with them. But
Right. Right.
when you're doing, not to say that any business done on social media is not real, but doing real business in the real world face to face, the
Right.
people, your clients are not there.
Right.
Your clients are in rooms at the Chamber of Commerce somewhere
Right.
or like at some luncheon somewhere. They're not,
Right. Or they're just
they're not
people, they're
online.
just people in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
it don't get me wrong. The internet, I love Instagram. I love the internet. I love virtual, especially since the pandemic, being able to do workshops, circles, groups. I participate all the postpartum groups that I participated in when I was pregnant. Pregnancy when I was pregnant, they were all virtual.
Mhm.
Because I was pregnant during the pandemic.
Mhm.
Um, it gave me a sense of community virtually that I did value, do still value, and I think that is important. I've met up with those people in person since. I have
Yeah.
relationships with them outside, and so there is there is something special to it, but you have to stay grounded. You have to stay in real life.
Mhm.
And another one of my solutions is to get out and do something in nature. You know, I found a park. I was gonna ask you. I'll ask you off of this when we stop recording. But going to the park. Jessica has a kayaking, finding
Mhm.
a new hobby, a new skill. Learn how to sew. Learn how to do a transferable skill that makes you useful in your community. Art, dance. Take a class. Take. I've always wanted to take photography because I feel like I don't know how to take pictures. Search for little things to do that are within your community that are in person.
Mhm.
While that is an option, just so you can be in the now, be in the present, and actually talk to people that are trying to do the same thing as you. They're
Yeah.
trying to get off
Yeah.
social media. They're trying to stop being anxious, just like you. So
Yes.
yeah.
I actually just finally said that I'm going on Facebook events with my black hiking group. So the social media is the way that I found the group because I'm like, I started walking in the woods by myself and I want to be more comfortable with, other people. And the people that I know right now aren't necessarily hikers. Like they don't, they think I'm crazy for wanting to get out there in the parks and just walk.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
I finally, like right before we started recording, said going to one of the events. And I'm like, okay, be in person with these people, not just online.
Mhm.
And it took the event creator when he messaged me, he's like, so what is it going to take for you to actually come?
Mhm.
And I said, I just got to make sure it lines up with my schedule. And
Right. Right.
I'm like,
Exactly.
right. I'm looking at their pictures, like, oh, good. I'm glad you guys had fun. Yay.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I think
yeah,
that's the Jamaican in you, not wanting to interact with new people.
maybe. Look, because I'm like, I don't know if I could trust him. But I'm
But
like,
you
okay,
don't
there's
have
been
to.
enough hikes
You can
already.
go and hang out. They don't have to know anything about your life. That's about like boundaries. Hello.
Yeah, but still, to be in the woods with random people. But it's so important. People have done that all the time, and that's how you maintain and gain friendships.
Yes.
So
Yes. 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 But
I'm gonna do it.
yes, shoot us some message or comments about things that help you can stay grounded and keep anxiety worrying down. Obviously we have meditations on here.
Hmm.
Listen to our
Hmm.
meditations. We're going to be putting out some more meditations in the month of December to help us with the holiday season. um and yeah, tell us how
I want
you.
to say, oh, go ahead.
No, no, go ahead.
Okay, I want to say also like have a mantra. Have a
Mm.
mantra that you can say,
Mhm.
because I found that that has helped me, especially when I'm watching something, because like, something can be so triggering where it's like, oh, I kind of relate to this, but I no longer want to align with this.
Right. Exactly.
You can just say, this no longer applies to me and this is not in my life. This is their experience and not mine. Move on to the
Exactly.
next video.
Exactly.
Like it's, and not everything that is shown on social media is a sign.
Or
Okay.
is real, because there's so
Yes.
many AI videos now too.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's a whole
Yeah. I know.
that's a whole other
Well,
thing.
that's what I saw. I saw like AI videos of the hurricane in Jamaica. Like it was clearly AI. It was like this person recording from a hotel room with like the ocean water overflowing into the pool, and it was like two sharks swimming in the pool. They're like,
Oh my
"This is the
gosh.
hurricane in Jamaica. Look at the sharks. This is flooded. Look at the sharks in the pool." And they're like, "It's clearly AI." I'm like, I hope people are not believing this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's why I deleted the app. Because I'm like, why are AI videos showing up on my algorithm? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's because
Mm-hmm.
the older people, like my mom, like, you know, other people's moms, they send AI videos to me. And if I
Mm-hmm.
click on it, like, I try not to even click on AI videos because I don't want them showing up. Like, they don't
Yeah, yeah.
realize they're in a trap. They're in a cycle of seeing AI. Like, they don't know how to
Yeah.
recognize it easily as us, though. That's,
Mm-hmm. Or the voices. I mean, look, I'm in the AI group still, so I'm on the up and up. I'm like,
yes.
oh, okay, they made this. That looks really real. How can I tell it's fake? All right, make sure I note that.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But yes, this was a good mini pod. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
liked
It
it.
was. I hope you guys have something that you can take away
Yeah.
from. And as Alyssa said already, tell us how you regulate yourself
Hmm. Yes.
in these times.
Yes. We want to know. We want to know. All right, guys. Hit us up on social media at Keep Expecting Miracles Pod and on YouTube at Keep Expecting Miracles. If you want to be on the show, send us an email at keepexpectingmiracles@gmail.com.
Yes. See you next time.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.